Destroy the gate! Slaughter the soldiers! Leave the king to me! Weakling! Forward! Coming! Come on! Yes! We're fighting it to die! Shields up! Take your last breath. With me! World in! Hold up a fight! Fall before me! Shields up! We must destroy that barricade! Look at us, side by side! We're a long way from Cornbeck, Abel! This is our destiny! Shit, go! Too easy! Coming for you! Let's hit them hard! To hell with you! Too easy! Going to protect the ram! Let's go! Before me! It's feeling the heat! Incoming! Marksmen and elites, or they'll thin us out one by one. God feeds this land, and it is we Norse who march all over it. I'll find you, you little rat. Do you hear me? We watch each other's backs.
It's over, Burgred. Lay down your weapons and surrender.
Take 3 men and search the rear. Look around. See what you can find. I'll send for Chaelwolf. Tell him we found a throne.
Ah, that was a good scuffle, hmm? But I did notice we were short one happening. Where was the son of our king?
Jailbird was around. Maybe you missed him.
Your lies are just like you, Eivor.
A chronicle of payments made. Like a ledger. There's a symbol here. A clan emblem, maybe. The brothers should see this. Ivar, I found a letter. There's a symbol here. Your men have any luck?
Nothing. You?
This. Do you know that symbol?
Tana's sigil. It seems she's been dealing with Burgred as well. The wretch.
She was the mercenary barking at you in Repton, yes? She's playing both sides of this war.
She could have told him anything. Sold him secrets about me, about Repton, our plans.
Why bother with all this pageantry? Fashion a new crown and stick it on your melon. There you have it, you're the new king.
That is not how it works. Not in Mercia.
You were one of Burgred's thanes. He must have some sense of where he'd be.
Burgred had his secret haunts, but he never told me of them. Kept me quite in the dark. For good reason, I suppose.
Tana is our only lead. We talked to her. Find out what she knows.
I would sooner launch my face into my axe than face her.
That might improve her impression of you.
We have the same father, Eivor. His mother was a sow.
Meet us at Tana's camp when you're finished here. And bring your patience.
And your axe!
Eivor, a word.
And my sword and my bow.
Go, I'll catch up.
I will join the brothers, Eivor. Meet us at Tana's.
My son told me what happened earlier, with Ivar pressuring him to fight. He said you intervened.
You would be mourning your son if I hadn't. He's not a fighter.
No, but he should be. By trial or by training.
He'll come around in time. But keep him from Ivar if you can. He's the furthest thing from a mentor.
Dane merchant Tonna. She must know something about where Bergred's hiding.
Testing, testing. Let's see if this is working. Testing, testing. Let's see if this is working. That works. Yeah, how's it going, man? How you doing? Probably not really anything around here for me to find, I don't think, considering I just took this place. I'll just run to the quest objective. like that, how some places I don't think there's ever been an Assassin's Creed that would actually open up areas as you're exploring as extra fast travel points. I thought it was always the synchronization points with the eagles that were on the maps, but that would always get tedious with having so many of those to contend with. So I guess now they put in some of those, obviously, since it has that Assassin's Creed flair to it. I already know who this guy is. I think he's just, you pay money to him to find out where certain places are. But now it's just like if you run across ports,
need to know the lie of the
it's like
land.
it'll activate as a fast travel point.
Worth a little silver, I assure you.
Oh, what the heck.
Yes, all right.
Aye. Let me show you something on your map.
That probably a good idea that I would do that, just in case. Might find something. Yeah, there's already. I don't know if these were there before or not. Oh well. Crap, there was one there too. Oh well. We'll take it one step at a time. Oh, there he is, okay.
Malevolence. This land bears deep affliction.
Ah, there it is up there. That's a freaky friggin'.
That's better.
I don't know why, but that kind of reminds me a bit of the Golden Scatulas, or Scatulas, however you say, in the Legend of Zelda series in ways. How many hours deep? I think last I checked, it might actually be able to show me over here. If I just go to a save thing, the most recent one, 28 hours and 28 minutes so far. 35 seconds, whatever. I think, yeah, well that was from today, but now obviously we've gotten a little farther. And there'll probably be many more hours to come. One thing's for sure. One thing's for sure, I'm going to, I mean, obviously the season pass and everything, I'm not going to be paying for that. I'm not paying $40 for that. I don't care if the DLC is the greatest DLC ever known to man. I will play it at some point, but I'll wait until it goes on a sale. At the most I would pay for it would be $20, and that just depends on if the DLC is worth playing. I did that with Origins and also Odyssey, waited until they were both half price, and I felt like I more than got my money out of those. But this was like a long way down the road before I ever even think about getting them. Like, Origins was out before Odyssey, so that was what, like maybe a couple years after the fact when it came out. Oh, look, it's one of those little tattoo pieces. And the only way for me to really get it, if I can get it before it would fly off whenever I get close to it, is probably trying to dive onto it. Yeah, I'm sick of it too. I was having a discussion with a friend of mine last night about it, because we were talking about how Sony's exclusives were going to be $70 now, which is a load of BS. And we were also talking about how some of the... Well, that didn't work. Oh, now it leaves. We were talking about how we had also heard rumors about some... You know what, screw it. I don't really care. I'm not going to aggravate myself with the movement mechanics in this game just to go and do something that was brought back from Assassin's Creed 2 or Brotherhood or Black Flag or whatever it was. But anyways, he and I were having a discussion about it last night, and we had heard that the gaming industry in general, in terms of software sales, was supposed to possibly end up going that route. And I told him, I said, well, I said, I'll definitely be waiting for sales then. I said, even at $60 now, to me, that's too much. That's why anytime I get any games, I daggum sure want to make sure that they're worth it and worth my time before I would go and do something like that. So, I really don't want to jinx that. So, I wonder if that's a quest piece. I don't know. So I ended up telling him, I said, man, I said, with these Sony's exclusives, whenever I get a PS5 later down the line, I said, these exclusives now will probably be really cheap or dirt cheap. I said, then I would actually plan on getting them. But if the gaming industry in general goes this route, I'll definitely be waiting for sales. And he was telling me, he's like, yeah, you end up hearing a whole lot in the gaming industry now, like, oh, the reason the game prices are going up is because they're so expensive to make. And the thing is, though, if they're so expensive to make, then why is it that you're turning right around and, I mean, obviously you're making the games. So it's like you're not having any problem to get them out there. I mean, yeah, indie developers would probably have problems with getting certain games out there because they don't have the funds to do so, or their ambitions are way too high for the funds that they set for it. But when it comes to these AAA developers, and they got bukus of money to be able to make this stuff, and then they go and half-ass the main game, and then they want to go and take content out, and they want to go and sell it anywhere between $20 to $40 on season passes. No, don't sit there and tell me that games are expensive to make when these companies can already make these things with all the money they make and all the money they have, and then turn around and do that, and then it's like, oh, we're just making up for our loss. I don't want to hear that. I think that is like such a load of crap that they would try to go and rest on that as being an excuse. I'm like, you're already charging $60 for them, and now you're gonna want to go and start charging $70. I don't believe that. Especially given the fact, like Sony, I think Sony is kind of mainly rested on the laurels of PlayStation anyways. Oh crap, I forgot. They can find me out here because I'm not one of them. But, yeah, I just... Yeah. Go screw a goat. And I mean, I do have my problems with this game some as well, although then, oh shite, is another one of these? I do have my problems with the game as well, just like I do with any Ubisoft title. I'm really wanting to get Phoenix Rising, but given the fact of what goes on with Ubisoft titles and how they can get so godforsaken glitchy sometimes, I don't trust it. I truly do not trust it. So I told myself, more than likely I'm going to end up waiting on a sale, because after realizing the technical prowess of what's been going on with Valhalla, and screw that, I don't care. What's been going on with Valhalla and that, I'm just like, whatever, dude. I'm like, yeah, it ended up taking like several patches probably just to get the things running properly like they should, and Ubisoft is putting out 3 titles in a friggin'... Somebody go just call me a bastard? Ubisoft's putting out 3 titles within a 3-month period. I mean, it doesn't matter how many studios they have. If you half-ass it, you half-ass it. And I don't trust it that it's going to end up being proper right out of the gate. So, it would surprise the piss out of me if it was. Oh, that was that over there. Okay, never mind. I thought that was something different. Exactly. You're exactly right. And the thing is, though, is what gets to me is some people, I don't know why this is, but some people want to go and get these season passes for these games, and they don't even know what the content even is yet. It's like, oh, let me just throw my money down the drain for no reason when I don't even know what it is I'm even buying. You know, it's ridiculous to me. I don't understand it. It's like, oh yeah, the season pass is coming out at such and such a date. Okay, you can buy it now. Oh, for how much? For $40. You mean to tell me I'm paying $40 for something that I don't even know even exists yet? Matter of fact, something like that ended up happening with Mass Effect Andromeda. I think they were planning single-player DLC, but given how glitchy and buggy the game was, and people not liking it, they just scrapped it. And it kind of makes me think, holy crap, dude. What if there was people, I don't even know if they had the season pass on sale at that point in time, but if they did, then did those people get refunds? If they ended up going and buying it beforehand, or what happened? You know, it's crazy. I mean, I've hardly ever even bothered any with DLC whatsoever. It's got to be a game that enraptures me. If that's even a word or even a proper word to use for it. for me to even bother, and even then the content has to be right, the price has to be right, everything. Tater's live stream. Ronmore, what's going on, man? How are things flowing and going and flipping and flopping and doo-dopping? Wait a second. So wait, why would... Maybe they're inside of here? I don't know. Maybe I should have went around the back. The back. Where's the back?
Hey, hold on. Are they on you?
Shut up. Yeah, I reckon things are ECW for me too. I'm thinking about taking some ibuprofen because for some reason I woke up with like a slight headache behind my eye. I don't know why that was. I had a very strange dream last night that one of my managers at work was singing karaoke. And I don't know what in the world I was dreaming. It was some weird stuff. There was like a part and there was like a part of it where I was like in a van trying to escape with this woman to somewhere.
Not going to end well.
Just keep your wits about you.
Calm, Ivan. Me and Ava will take care of it.
I know.
Sigurd, is there a problem?
We'll go see Tom. Just the two of us. Eva and Ubba will wait here. Better if Tomna thinks we've come alone. The truth is, I don't think any of us can stop Eva from cleaving her head open.
Eating taters before bed.
Way over here.
I didn't have no taters last night, that's for
Shall
sure.
we?
We'll return shortly.
I think I had some
A small fortune for whoever sent Tona to hell.
I'll hold
chicken
you to
fries
that.
last night before bed, though.
From what I overheard in Repton,
But that was a
the
couple
brothers
hours
had an
before I went to
arrangement
bed.
with Tonna. What happened?
She's a mercenary. Ubba used her for man and information. But that relationship soured now that Burgred is all but defeated. From what I heard, Tonna has hunger for two things. Soft silver and a stern hump. Neither of which earns you true loyalty.
If she can't be trusted, what use is she?
That is for us to find out. We may be able to satisfy her.
And if we can't?
Eva did tell you to bring your axe.
That's the last moment.
If she takes a liking to you, keep talking.
She's more your type, I think.
No, this is your challenge.
Come now, don't drag your feet.
Kind of.
What brings you strolling into my camp this brisk day?
I suspect you already know.
Yes. The Emperor's on the air betrayed. And yet, if you are here talking to me, King Burgred remains at large. And who are you, lovely dove? Want to perch your ass on my lap?
Look, are you okay? I thought you were going to start barking in your sleep. You got the hiccups? You okay? Sorry, he's all curled up here next to me, and then he started jumping. Sometimes when he does that, when he's falling asleep, he'll bark in his sleep like he's dreaming. But then he started doing it, and I didn't hear him, and I'm like, what's wrong? I think he might have got the hiccups, but now it's stopped. Are you okay? You seem okay. You're just staring at me now. Excuse me. He's having nightmares about Thor. That's funny. Yeah, Tanya and I were thinking about actually getting another dog at a later point. Maybe another Dachshund. She wants to get a Dachshund puppy. And I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, maybe we should name it Thor if we got one. Thor and Loki. Those are just interesting names to me. I've always been a person who likes mythological type of names, throughout history. So, I remember one time when she first got the dog and she was talking to her sister about his name, and she's like, and her sister was like, "Oh, you mean Loki from Thor the movies?" And she said, "No, I mean Loki from actual Norse mythology." I mean, obviously, yeah, Loki is based off of Norse mythology with the comics and the movies and whatnot, but there's things that happen in the actual lore and history that isn't in the comics and the movies, as far as I know. You know, we were just doing it from a lore perspective, you know, because we just thought it was interesting. And Loki the Trickster is kind of one of the things that in Norse myth that he kind of goes by. And Loki, our Loki, is a little bit of a. It just sounds like a cool name too. He's a little bit of a little prankster himself, I guess you could say, just by how he acts sometimes.
Call me Eivor, or Wolf-Kissed. Lovely dove will get your throat cut.
Yeah.
Come now. You are too clever to run with those Ragnarsson dogs. Plenty of room on this side, if you want to earn some coin.
We came for your help, not your flattery.
Where is King Bergeret? That is what you want. And what makes you think I have the slightest idea?
We found letters, records of trade. The two of you have a history.
What can I say? The king pays well for my services. If only I could say the same for those two Ragnarsson plots.
You're dealing with me now, and I want to know what you know. Name your price.
Very well. I could use another cow.
Just like a man.
You can cover the cost.
I guarantee you, if you were to give her a man's voice, it would just look like a man and act just like a man. You can't even friggin' tell. It's terrible. Oh, my charm or whatever it is up to a certain point where I can utilize this.
You take me for a fool.
I take you for desperate beggars. I can smell it on you like dung heap. Now that's my price. What say you?
No! I should have done the
You heard me the first
charisma
time.
thing.
But I'll get what I need, one way or another.
No, no. You have shot your chance. And if you show your faces around here once more, I will tear you limb from limb.
There's
Well,
really...
that is not the result I was hoping for. I hope you have another idea.
Tona keeps a close eye on whoever she deals with. If Bergford is keeping records, so is she. Somewhere behind those walls.
See what you can find. I'll go back to the brothers.
I think one of the things that I'm liking about this is
Keep those gates locked. If they come within a foot of here, kill them.
there is some serious, like... the doors kind of look like a Viking helmet in a ways. That's funny. Anyways, one thing missing is the beard. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Because she doesn't look like she got any titties. So, there you go. I kind of noticed, though, that there's real dire consequences or certain choices and things that you can make in this that really does make a difference, and I didn't really realize that was going to happen. I thought the conversation was going to continue until I paid because it was a story mission that I thought was going to move onward, but I guess not. So, with that being said, obviously... need to pay your in taters. Might as well. Here, I'll give you a goat and a sack of taters for allowing us to join up with you. I don't really even know. Yeah, explore for clues. Probably just would have been better off just paying her, but then again, I really don't know what that would have brought about. But, oh well, whatever. We'll just continue onward.
What happened out there?
The Ragnarsson came through, just like Tona said.
Oh well, whatever.
Worm food! Watch my back!
I've been in this place before, and I killed everybody that was in here. So, last time, before it repopulated, so whatever. I'm just gonna come down to just murdering everybody, I suppose. Shemo. I was an adventurer like you once, and then I took an arrow to the face. Doesn't friggin' matter to me anymore. Whatever happens is gonna happen. I shall take your shillelaghs. One of the things that I find extremely interesting is that obviously you see a bunch of ruins and things all around the place that deals with Roman times, and it kind of makes me wonder,
Tona's house.
In Odyssey,
Might find something useful there.
what parts of Odyssey, if parts of Odyssey are even in this in terms of the Roman side of things. So, I don't know. Hey, hay is for horses. Choose some cow.
Bad idea, lovely dove. Now I'm going to make you regret it.
Woman, you ain't gonna do nothing. You look. All it did was tear.
Your head back to the
Why is she so massive?
to cross me.
Yeah, fall, and
Straight
die.
to hell with you.
Yeah, exactly. You go to hell, and you like it. What happened? The whole place got alerted now? That's one thing that kind of gets to me, though. When he ends up doing that move, it's like it's random towards wherever it wants to go to. Come on. I don't give a flying rat's patootie. I'll take you all on. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, because there's a lot that's coming this way. This is a berserker, it seems like. A lot of good that did him. Everybody, explore the clue for clues. Or explore the clue for clues. Explore the camp for clues. It just makes it much easier if you just aim to try to go ahead and take everybody out first, so you don't have to worry about any opposition. Right in the head. Right in the chest. Rations are full. Yeah, they've implemented something in this now where instead of like a gradual increase in health, you know, where it gradually regenerates getting away from battle. Then I got where you got to pick up rations, actual stuff in the environment to use for health.
Let's see what secrets you keep, Tona. This might be something. Looks like Burkhardt once paid Tona to steer the Rachnisons away from 2 areas. Burkhardt's private haunts, perhaps. He could be at either one. Shouldn't have been so greedy, Tona. Right. Back to the brothers.
I need to find out who the voice actor is for this guy, because he does a really good job, I think, with it. Unlike some of the other voice actors that sound like they're B-rate movie quality voices. But then again, I also think that Ubisoft needs to friggin' do something different with their graphics engine too, with their stilted characters. I mean, in terms of the overall environments, I don't see any problems with them, but the characters themselves, that's different. Yeah, no, I could open those to attack the enemies, but there's no reason to. Don't open that door. Oh, wait, there's still enemies here. I don't think I could have gotten through that door anyways. It's like a prison thing. I don't think there's any real reason for me to be here besides killing other enemies, because, yeah, it seems like there's a gold thingy there, but I'm not really even worried about it. It's all the way up there somewhere. No, yeah, whatever. I just want to go. I'll go see my brother. I kind of got along the lines where I was wondering exactly what it is that I should play.
They will attack on sight.
Because I ended up getting 2 other games yesterday in the mail that are on sale on Black Friday sales on Best Buy's website right now. It's 2 games that I've been looking to want to get, and they were both half price, so I jumped on them. Well, I released a video about it yesterday, just showcasing them a little bit, just talking about them. And I want to get around to playing those too, but I'm trying to take it easy with a couple games at a time, because Lord knows I used to be terrible with trying to jump around from game to game to game to game to game. It almost seemed like you couldn't finish anything. I mean, eventually I would, but it seemed to me it'd obviously take a longer process.
Eivor, tell us you learned something.
Leicester and Templebroth fought. What do you know about them?
Leicester is a large village. And Templebroch, it's an old military fort. Not much else.
Burkred could be at either one. We should check both, as soon as possible.
And what do we do with Tona? I would bet the sweat off my sack she's writing to Borgred now, offering silver for a warning about us.
You won't be seeing her again. Not unless you're bound for Helheim. I'll collect now, if you don't mind.
Ah, this one takes after me.
I thought he had an axe in his back for a second. I mean, an arrow, not an
I
axe.
can take the fortress of Templebroch.
I will join you, Sigurd.
That leaves me Leicester then. All by my fucking lonesome.
And your friend, brother. Maybe Eivor dares to be called that.
Go on ahead. I'll catch up with all of you soon.
Speaking of which, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the season finale of Vikings is going to be like. I think it's supposed to be out. Well, it's going to be out obviously sometime next year, I believe. Unless it's already out, I have no idea. We utilize streaming services and things like that for our entertainment. We don't have cable. We could get cable, but there's no reason for us to, really. The only real thing that I could see us getting cable for is being able to watch AEW wrestling and, you know, wrestling in general live or whatever. I mean, WWE's stuff comes on the very next day on Hulu, and but sadly AEW, they just have snippets of their show, and they have AEW Dark, but they don't have the whole show or anything on their YouTube channel or anything. But yeah, that's kind of how the way it is with me too with games. I had like a bad tendency to jump around from game to game to game. I was like, oh, I want to explore this, or I want to explore that. I want to see what this is. I want to see what that is. Back and forth, and I even have a friend of mine that kind of gets on to me about it. He's like, man, I can never count on you on trying to finish any games because you jump around so much. I said, yeah, I know. I said, I'm bad for it. I said, but then again, you know, it's still, still entertains me, so that's what games are about. But there is a sense of accomplishment that you get, obviously, when you're when you actually really finish something, or you feel like you've really finished something. So I just try to really focus it down to like a couple games. And Lord knows I've got my plate full when it comes to those two that I had received yesterday, and the two that I've already been playing with Yakuza and Valhalla. Because the two I got yesterday and the two that I have, all four of them are RPGs. So you can already expect that there's going to be a lot of hours coming out of those. I don't really know how long Sakura Wars or Sakura Wars, I should say, is a proper pronunciation. Or 13 Sentinels is. I don't really know. I kind of feel like 13 Sentinels may be the shortest one. I don't know. But after the hours that's already been put into these other two games, it would just be like starting back at square one again with a different game. So I guess it just kind of determines how I feel about whatever I would be playing at the press time. Alright. Where is he? That was a bad idea. That was a real bad idea. Hey guy, what's going on? Assassinate. Did he just tear his intestines out through his back? Because that's what it looked like. Oh, Jesus. I think I need to get some more of my nasal spray. I've been taking my allergy medicine, but...
I need your eyes, my friend.
Wait, so where is he? Let me think here for a second. Oh, he's up there. Looks like it. Thank you. I appreciate that. 189 hours in Dark Souls 2 right now. Still not done. Well, those are those types of games, man, where there's New Game Plus and New Game Plus 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 and New Game triple billion plus and things have changed and just the whole 9 yards, so I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, exactly. See, that's it. It's like you play a game, but then you have another game to take a break from the other game that you're playing.
We would have stormed the place without you.
What have you seen?
Soldiers aplenty, wagons going in and out. That weasel Borgred is here, I'm sure of it. The bathhouse there and that church, see? I sent a scout to check them both. Should be back at any moment now. Did you see Uba and Sigurd in Templebrach?
No. And if Berkwood is hiding here, I won't have to.
There is a lot we would not have to do if we stuck to killing kings. Thanks to my brother, now we are into making them.
Ugh. Pardon me for a moment, I had to blow my nose there, and obviously didn't want to do it inside of the microphone. So there you go.
No small tension between you two. Thought you'd be more like-minded.
You and Sigurd, you always see eye to eye?
More often than not.
You are still young. You live to my age and you will see. The closer you get, the greater the stink that rises.
Time's up for your scout, I'd say. He's either dead or run off.
Give him a chance.
Can't risk them seeing us and Burkett slipping away again. You stay here and wait for your scout. I'm going in.
Okay. I guess it's going to have to come down to a point to where, well, I could just fast travel up to the top of there, that I didn't have to work my way down, so. What's up with all these people not having doors? Did they not believe in doors or anything in medieval times? I don't know if they had them or didn't have them, but jeez, dude.
The church is well guarded. Might find a way around.
Well, I didn't mean to do that, but then again, he was in my face, so there you go. Man. Well, folks, I shall return. I need to run to the little boy's restroom. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Alright. So, oh, that's a glitch, obviously. I thought it was gonna be. Search the church and the old bathhouse. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like somewhere up here or something, but I guess not. Oh, well, that was terrible.
Keep it up, lads. Every little bit helps. The farmers are starting to push back. Then kindly remind them of their duty to us, and to their king. You heard Leia, Frith? Secure whatever food you can. The Danes won't hesitate to burn our fields, and if we can't eat, we can't fight.
Yeah, that's true. Trying to see if there just might be an easier way. I can't crawl in through that. I could break it, but wow. I've been here before with this.
Not off now. Stay sharp.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side. quite a haul of goods they've hidden away. Crates full of food and supplies. Burkhardt is not giving up without a fight. This must be the bathhouse. Need to find a way inside.
To take Tamworth back from the Danes. We're to secure our food stores first. Leofrith's orders. Leofrith's orders? The king's grown tired of him, you know. That's what all the men are saying. Tired? How do you mean? Are you blind? He questions Burgred's orders every chance he gets. Has done ever since the Danes showed up.
Jailbird? Have you lost your mind?
I feared you were one of them.
Keep quiet. What are you doing here?
I was looking for Burgred.
You are Ivar's scout.
I hoped I might find Burgred myself and talk him into surrendering. But he's not in Leatherchester.
How can you be sure?
Leofrith passed this way with some men. I eavesdropped. It seems they're only stockpiling food here, but he did say something of interest. Gave orders to send more men to Burgred's wife, the Lady Arvelswith. She's in Templebroch. She would know where Burgred's hiding. Do you hear that? The sounds of battle.
Ivar, let's get you out of here, now. Where are you going?
I know my way around. We'll go through the market. This way. They're everywhere!
Stay close to me.
What? What do I do?
Fight, man! Fight! Are you hurt? Speak up.
I don't think so. My God. I didn't want it to come to this.
They would have killed you, Jailbird. You had no choice. Now don't move. I'll be back.
Where is your king, Saxon? Where is he?
Lord our Father, grant me salvation.
When does their god find the time to answer so much mumbling and whimpering?
You are reckless, Ivar. Jailbird could have been killed.
Who am I to stand in the light of a boy searching for his balls?
Don't excuse yourself. You enjoy this too much.
Stop. It wasn't Ivar who sent me.
Jeez.
I sent myself.
Have caution, boy. Until your father is crowned, you are Mercia's enemy, not its champion. You understand?
I understand.
Good. Now return to Repton and remain there until we call.
Will you not stay, Wolf-Kissed? There is no king, but we have corpses to loot.
Burkred's Lady Arvelswith is in Templebroch. I'm going to find out what she knows.
Dead, by the look of it.
Take everything! You go where you like. I am not quite finished here. Pile the soldiers here. Let these people bear witness to the carnage that awaits their kingdom. These Mercian soldiers should be relieved of their duty, I think.
My battle kennings have worn thin.
Wow, that
I
was
am no
easy
longer
enough.
the reed among shields. The
Expect
glimmer
that.
blood, the hallowed skull crack,
The scourge of Swan Roads.
the iron prong, the lender of silver gelds. I only wish to be a freebooter. Someone who writes their own destiny.
Be glad you head to Valhalla with a poem on your lips.
Lovely.
What on God's name are wearing?
What? Oh wow, I got like 4 of these.
Hello and welcome. Nothing else? All done.
I must take my leave. So long. Need to cloak myself here.
Hey! Hey, hold on. You're finished. The thrill of the chase!
Better than your tight-lipped man here. He'll never say anything again.
We've told you everything. Won't you let us go?
That depends on what happens here.
Eivor, there you are.
What's with the prisoners?
Man from the fortress, out on patrol.
We squeezed them. Berger's not here. It's his queen they're guarding. Others with him. They must have separated after Tamworth.
I heard as much from Chelbert in Leicester.
Chelbert? What was he doing there? Ivar.
Too long a tale for now, but he's fine. I sent him to Repton. What's the plan here?
It won't be long before someone comes looking for these men. We need to get inside and find Adelswith.
Capture a queen to find a king. It might work.
Only one way to find out. See if you can get anything more out of them. Me and Eivor will take care of fetching Adelswith.
Odin guide you.
The Saxons won't welcome us through the front door. We could find a quiet way in, or we can take your longship. I'm beside you either way. Ah, Eivor. I have dreamt of this day.
Of scouring the Shire in search of a king.
Of going a Vikingur. With you. With our brothers and sisters. New lands. Forming lasting friendships. And if it takes chasing some weasel across a new land, so be it. I am right where I wish to.
Brother. I must be careful now. Be my eyes, Sunan.
Look there! Enemy camp, Eivor! Eivor, look! Military outpost!
Come, my wolves! side!
Thor! Thor!
We'll do this the Viking way then.
Go on, let's set the wine trap!
Now I will bleed you!
Strike with me!
Soldiers' barracks. Ours might be here. You three, scurry. Lady Athelwith, I see Burgred has done his best to hide you away. But what is lost must always be found.
Let my handmaidens walk free of this place. They have nothing to do with our quarrel.
You hear that, Eivor? Noble, selfless. This is the sword you must strike a bargain with. A woman of quality. We seek only your king, lady. Tell us where Burgred hides, and we will leave without an ounce of blood spilled.
Please, I don't know.
Effective, Sigurd.
She is only naive to her present danger. But she will soon understand.
Wait. Those are the hands of one who washes linens. A servant. She is a decoy. Watch the handmaidens. I'll follow Athelwith.
Intruder! Come on! Get over here!
Stay away from me!
Run, rabbit!
My husband will send you all to hell!
Get back here and face me!
Stop what you are doing at once! Stay away from me! Don't you dare put your hands on me!
Quite clever, your ladyship. You're certainly making us work for it.
Keep your hands off me, pagan!
Have you lost your sense of hospitality? I regret asking.
Let me go! I demand it!
After what you put me through, I would have to be mad.
Do you understand what you're doing, pagan? I am the Lady of Mercia. You're wasting your time. I won't talk. Not to you, not to any of you barbarians.
You may reconsider, if only for your people. For who knows how many more might die at the hands of us barbarians.
You don't frighten me.
Then you are a fool.
Lady Otherswith, you have seen better days.
God will sear your soul, heathen, if he can find it.
Why, the Catchaver? She is as much a poet as you.
Where's my Catelyn? What have you done with her?
Your handmaiden, you mean? The brave one, dressed in royal finery? Season changed with the others.
I'll take them back to Tamworth. Get them talking.
If she has so much as a scratch on her...
I will inform Ceolwulf. He might have some ideas on how to get through to her.
I will meet you there. Sigurd, what about these prisoners?
We've got what we need. Let them go.
I cannot thank you enough, friend.
Looks like trouble.
Hey! What's that about?
Thor lends me strength.
Alright guys, if there's anybody else in the stream, I just want to let you know I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. Kind of feeling a little bit icky. Kind of woke up like this. Not necessarily sure why. Must be the weather. I know my sinuses have been bothering me for the past few days, so that's definitely something. I've always had sinus issues. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now, and maybe I'll be back tonight, or be back tomorrow. Whichever, I shall return. And I'll end this like I always do. Later, taters.